It's official. Like a referee with a whistle. So like and share this episode. So we got my man Papoose, Remy Ma. I tell you, boy, it's a hot mess, boy. It's a hot mess, boy. I tell you. Papoose finally had to respond. Said he couldn't take it no more. Said Remy Ma went too far and started talking about his kids. He said, man, enough is enough. He had to speak his mind. So he did an Instagram talking about how he caught Remy Ma cheating in the bed with a woman and how she was cheating with multiple guys. At one point, she was cheating with some battle rapper. I don't even know. I don't know the dude's name. I never heard of him, really. But so he couldn't take it no more. I guess he had to get it off his chest, but he was on Instagram and Papoose, he had proof. He recorded the phone calls with Remy Ma, and then he got a phone call with the battle rapper dude admitting that he was blackmailing Remy Ma. So Papoose got he got proof of what he's talking about. Now, I haven't heard no proof of what Remy Ma is saying to be true. Remy Ma is acting like Papoose is a big liar. Like he's making it all up. Now you gotta think about it like this. Papoose held Remy Ma down for 6 years when she was in prison. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this dude held it down. And he done something I would have never done. She was in prison. He went to see her. Papoose said he went to see Remy Ma every day for 1 year. Think about that for a second. He went to see her every day for 1 year straight. He put his career on hold. Not only that, he had a condo close to the prison so he could go see her every day. And he said he couldn't work. He went to see her every day because she needed him. And he said after a year, he spent all his money. So he had to get back to work. So he went down to, instead of seeing Remy Ma every day at the prison, he went down to 3 days a week instead of 7 days a week. So this went on for 6 years now. This dude held it down, man. He's paying, he was paying money to take care of the family, take care of her family and his family. Come on, man. You can't, man. She's making it seem like this dude's a damn deadbeat. The way she was talking on IG and talking about in the videos. This shit ain't adding up. You can't be I mean, Papoose seemed like a stand-up dude. You got to be a stand-up dude. To be with a holding a girl down and while is she in prison? That takes a special person to do that. And me personally, I wouldn't have never done it. I said and from the beginning, I wouldn't have done it. But he did it. And now, if you don't remember, Remy Ma went to jail for shooting somebody. And it wasn't like this happened all of a sudden. She didn't even necessarily know she was going to jail. She went to court and they said they were taking her in today. It was like that because her attorney threatened to walk out for whatever reason. So they didn't actually know the day she went to court that she was going to prison. So she abruptly went to prison. It wasn't planned or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's different. It's a different thing when you get sentenced and you know the day and time you're leaving or whatever, and you can prepare and everything. Nah, she wasn't like that for her. She just went to court and it was like, hey, you going to prison like today, like right now, right after I'm done talking. So Papoose found out about it and was like, okay, I got you. I'm gonna hold you down. It was like that. And she did her 6 years. After, like I said, he has to spend money, take care of her family, his family, and you gotta, and check this out. They appealed Remy Ma's case 3 times and it got rejected. So you have to pay money for that shit. Attorneys and court fees. That shit takes money. You know what I'm saying? And 6 years go by, she gets out. They eventually gets married, have a kid. And they got a reality show. And she starts doing music. Well, she started doing music when she got out. But the reality show, she started doing more music. And Papoose started doing more music. And things look well. Things look like it's going great. Until 2023, when we found out about the battle rapper. That got out. And people were saying that the battle rapper is a kind of a dusty dirtbag dude. They said Remy Ma she downgraded. She downgraded. The guy, he ain't better than Papoose. I'm like, well, yeah, okay. Yeah. And then Papoose ended up, I think he ended up meeting dude somehow, and the dude shook Papoose's hands, and then the thing escalated, and Papoose ended up knocking the dude out. Papoose put the hand of God on that dude. Now he said he knocked him out because he was smashing his wife. That he knocked him out because why you shake my hand, then gonna and because you smashing my wife, you being disrespectful. I get that. I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? The dude got knocked out, and then he said, and Remy Ma said on the audio that Papoose had that she was mad that Papoose knocked the dude out. He said you shouldn't have knocked the dude out because because the dude was blackmailing her, threatening to put out videos and pictures of them two together. But being that you knocked the dude out, she said, "Oh, I gotta keep fucking with the dude now." Whatever. It was that type of shit. And then, based on the stories that Papoose was saying, she said Remy Ma would disappear for days and days at a time, and would leave him with the kids, and with no response. And when I heard that sounded like some drug activity going on. That's what drug addicts do. A drug addict will leave for days and days. You don't hear from them. You don't know where they at. They'll come back with some type of sob story. That's what drug addicts do. That sounds like some drug activity going on. You know that. And they lie a lot and change their mind a lot. That's some drug activity right there. Just based on some of the stories he was telling, that's not good right there. You know what I'm saying? So, based on what I've heard, Remy Ma dated down, and Papoose upgraded to the great Clarissa Shields, the two-time boxing champion. It's official, like a referee with a whistle. So Papoose upgraded to the great boxing champion, Clarissa Shields. She's new on the scene. She just did an interview on the Breakfast Club talking about her up and coming fight in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken, and how she's preparing for the fight. And she was openly talking about her relationship with Papoose. She also said something that was very mature of her to say. She said she don't have no problems with Remy Ma, and she said whatever her and Papoose got going on, she don't got nothing to do with that. That's something that Papoose has to take care of. And she also went on to say that her and Papoose are they're together, and they're going to move on together and hopefully start a family. That's what she said on the Breakfast Club. It's a very good interview. I didn't think I would like the interview, but I was quite surprised. It was a really good interview. But she's a champion. I felt like Papoose upgraded from Clarissa. Now, not only because of money, though. Now, I think the last Clarissa Shields' last fight, I think she got like $500,000. That mean they're not getting the women aren't getting the bag. The women in boxing they not getting the bag like the men. I don't think they get the views. It ain't the same. Like for example, I've never seen I never watched a boxing match with women. I never seen one. And I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just not really into boxing like that no more. Since Floyd Mayweather quit or retired. I'm just not into it like that. But there's some good women boxers out here. I just don't watch it. But I think that has to do with how much money revenue they generate with pay-per-view and everything. You know what I'm saying? They can only get paid, you know, they get paid for views. That's how the boxing goes. They got the upfront money, and then you got the back end money with the pay-per-view or whatever. So I think, and plus, you know, Clarissa, you know, she ain't shooting nobody doing that shit. And Remy Ma went to prison for shooting somebody. You know, I don't think Clarissa she ain't shooting nobody. She's just a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Did she grow up hard? It didn't sound like she had an easy upbringing. She from Michigan, I think Flint, if I'm not mistaken. But she ain't grow up not in them streets like New York City. It ain't like, Michigan ain't like that. And New York is a different level. You know what I'm saying? But Papoose trains with Clarissa. You know, they I seen a couple videos of them two in the gym practicing and whatever. So that's a beautiful thing. He's helping her get ready for the fight. You know, well, it seems like they're in a good place. You know, it's like it's positive energy. You know, I don't like to see bad energy. I was rooting for Remy Ma and Papoose at one point. Even though I didn't think it was a good idea for them to necessarily be together in the beginning. But I was actually rooting for them. I kind of hope that they would have made it. But obviously, it didn't work out. It's not going to work out because they getting a divorce. I don't think they're divorced yet. I think they're still waiting on somebody to sign the paper. I don't know who it is, but but it sounds like they've been sound like they live, they don't live that far apart from each other. Seems like, but I don't know. Or maybe they live on one side of the house, she live on the other side of the house. I don't know, man. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like one person on one side and the other person on the other side. I know they live in a mansion. I know that much. So, I don't know. Maybe Papoose live in a guest house. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know, man. But one thing, now what makes me think, because Clarissa was saying that her and Papoose see each other almost every day. So, that tells me that they're around each other all the time. To what capacity, I don't know. But they're around each other all the time. And I don't know. So I would think that Papoose and Remy Ma, they don't live that far from each other. Somebody moved out. At some point. You know what I'm saying? Because Papoose was saying, hey, I haven't seen my baby in a while. You know what I'm saying? Or my kid in a while that they had together. So, man, it's a hot mess, man. I hate to see it. I wanted it to work out for them, even though I didn't think it was a good idea for Papoose to get with Remy Ma in the beginning. But hey, man, it is what it is. You tell me what you think. Like, share this episode. Tell me what you think below. Don't forget to hit the Cash App. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Alright. Just got the call, it's going down tonight.
It's a lot of goodbyes here tonight, but then I saw the sky and that I like. And I'm like, hands on God.